25 years of media excellence and content-driven journalism brought to you right here on the channel. And over the years, it's been exciting and also revealing. Well, please make sure that as all of you are on the bandwagon with us, you also get communicative over the next 3 hours on the AM show. And I always say this, we have a campaign ongoing. We're talking road accidents, but also, or more importantly, making sure you and I are safe on the roads. When we begin the journey, we must end the journey in peace, but more so, giving ourselves the needed comfort by educating our minds, conscientizing ourselves as to what needs to be done, not only by ourselves, but also complementing the related issues of road safety. And so we always add the hashtag Arrive Alive, because indeed, that's the name of the campaign. And if you want to comment on this, you have, as a case in point, witnessed accidents on the road, or you have cases that you can bear testimony to, you also would want to have some education done to whole complement this. Make sure that you tag us with pictures, with videos, etc. through Facebook, JoyNews on TV, through our Twitter handle at JoyNews on TV, and keep commenting at the hashtag Arrive Alive, hashtag AM Show, hashtag JoyNews. But, well, there's been a controversy that's been raging over the last 24 hours about the Auditor General's report on the auditing of the GET Fund over the last, let me keep calculating, over the last 8 years, since 2012, and indicating that apparently there have been some beneficiaries who are not supposed to, because according to what the Auditor General says, they don't qualify to be in the demographic of being needy, even though, of course, we all do know that once you go up the upper echelons of education, you should definitely be brilliant. But we've also had some disclaimers, especially from the Office of the Ministry of Education, the Office of the Minister of Education. The Executive Director of NACA has also been talking a lot about related issues. But let's start and tell you what we also will be talking about. We're talking health this morning. And if you come to related issues, you would have concerns being raised by the service providers for the National Health Insurance Authority. And a number of health service providers, especially the private side, are asking government to reimburse them as quickly as possible for costs incurred while serving patients under the National Health Insurance Scheme. Now, Private Healthcare Providers Association, together with the Health Insurance Service Providers Association of Ghana, this claim that the NHIA owes them between 9 to 14 months of cover or arrears. And this date back to 2019. And today we'll be speaking to the representative of the healthcare providers. And we also know that the Chamber of Pharmacy also say that they will no longer provide credit facilities to healthcare providers. And so we'll hear from them this morning. But we'll touch base with the original representative, with our correspondent, and get to know what the situation is across the country. Is it that serious, or it's just that they are not getting the communication right? Because we do know that the communication is that, look, all arrears, at least for the minimum of the months, have been paid. So what's their problem? Related issues of health and sanitation are ongoing, because sanitation still remains a major challenge for most African countries, and Ghana is no exception. You know, the president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, had a dream, or still has a dream, of making Accra the cleanest city on the continent before the end of December, the end of his term. But right here at Joy News, we started this campaign, Joy Clean Ghana campaign, and it's been revealing. And it looks like we're just not finding a remedy to the situation. So what are some of the observations? So we'll do a recap and also speak to some of the needed officers at the AMA, etc. The Director of Public Health at the Accra Metropolitan Assembly, Florence Kuchi, will be joining us for the latest updates. Well, we'll bring you the latest newspaper headlines, tell you the latest sports stories, and tell you all the updates about a boxing match, the WBC title that was, on the table, and we had a former champion just nicking it, beating to pulp the holder. So we'll tell you about the match between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. But let's start the whole show with some great motivation. We need it this morning, looking at all the things that are happening around us. We're talking about civilization of us. The first people to settle on the, So Kojo Yankson is here with the latest motivational message. After that, we'll bring you the news. Do stay with us.